What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk a bit about the Leicester game. I just watched and listened to Enzo Maresca's press conference against his former side. He had the press conference about an hour ago, so I just listened to that. So I was thinking about going through what he said on the press conference and what to expect against the game against Leicester. Got defeated 3-0 by Manchester United, and they are one of the teams that we should win against for 100% sure. That's the team that you should never have any doubts to win against. I respect every Premier League side. It's the most competitive league in the world. But Leicester, if you look at their starting 11 with the likes of Ayew, Winks, just bang average. It's one of those clubs, if you just base it off their starting 11, they're a bit too good for the championship, but I think they're too bad for the Premier League. They haven't started that bad. They have gotten a couple of points, but their starting 11 is bang average, and we should certainly win this game. United won, as I said, with 3-0, and they also won in the cup. I think we all have a special connection to Leicester. We stopped Tottenham from being in the conversation there when we defeated Tottenham and Leicester won the league. So both of our clubs helped each other there. Tottenham didn't win, and we won against Tottenham. So best of both worlds in that season, but we all have a bit of a soft spot for Leicester City. Is it a good or a bad thing that Enzo Maresca trained them last season? He knows the club, but you could argue that the club knows him as much as he knows them. But when we are talking about a club like Leicester, I don't think it massively matters, because we are the clear favorites, so I don't think that should matter too much that he knows the club, they know him. So Maresca, he spoke a bit about the injury situation, and it looks like we have a fully fit squad except for Reece James. He has still problems with his hamstring, a bit of a muscle injury. Enzo said it himself.
Sure, just one injury player, that is Reece, that unfortunately he felt something small.
And that is to expect that Reece James, he will miss games here and there because of his injury record. It is the hamstring. He has had problems with his hamstring for years. So we will have to rest him. That's just the way it is. If Gusto wasn't available, we will have forced to play a center back as a right back. We did the same last season. We played Colwill a lot as a left back, and that is not a thing that I want to see. So it's good that Gusto isn't as injury prone as Reece James. Palmer and Colwill, they withdrew from their England duty, but Enzo Maresca says that some are more fit than others, but no injuries there. You could say about the match fitness, but I don't think it will be a problem. He just said that Reece James is out, so Palmer and Colwill will most certainly be available if nothing happens in the coming days now. It's Tuesday today, so it could happen something Friday, and then we have the game on Saturday. So you never know, but as he said in the press conference, nothing new there. And let's add that Caicedo, Enzo, these are players that have traveled to South America and back. So they have had a bit of a longer journey back to England. So that's always a thing to keep in mind with the South American players, that they have had a lot less rest times. So Enzo and Caicedo, we will see about that. Enzo isn't the starter right now, but maybe he will come on later in the game. Enzo, he said that Leicester isn't an easy game, and that's quite a cliche. Every manager says that there's no easy games in the Premier League, and to a stretch that is true. No easy games in the Premier League, but this one is one of the easier games, and to be a top side, you just need to sweep Leicester aside. United won 3-0, for God's sake. We can't be better than United, so we need to sweep Leicester aside. Enzo Maresca needs to keep his feelings away for the club. He was only there for one season, but I don't know. This needs to be a battering, or at least a comfortable win. Enzo Maresca responded to the critique about the defense. I've been very critical of our defense, but he said that Chelsea were one of the best defense in Premier League. I think he said there's only like 4 or 5 teams that have conceded less than Chelsea, and it's not that I don't rate our defense. It's just we could have conceded a lot less. It's a lot of individual mistakes, so we need to work on our defense, but it's not super bad. I mean, we could have kept a lot of the goals away if we just had a bit more composure. The defense needs to have a bit more composure, and then we obviously have a problem with our goalkeeper. So I understand where Enzo comes from when he says that he doesn't understand the critique, but I mean, there is reasons to be critical of our defense this season. Other than that, it isn't a massive game, but we will look forward to facing Leicester. Enzo, he didn't say a lot more in the press conference. One thing that I thought was pretty interesting was that he said that it was a target to play with in the future for Palmer and Felix to play together. I don't know if he meant a target for him, that he wants to see Palmer and Felix play together, or if he meant that should be a target for João Felix, that he should try to get the starting position. I don't know, he talked about the balance. There could be some problems with the balance if you play Felix and Palmer at the same time, but I think that Felix should get a chance. You know, Madueke, I was thinking about doing a video about him. Started the season great, obviously scored a hat-trick against Wolves, that famous post on Instagram as well. But then his performance has declined a bit. Sometimes he is good, but he is a nonchalant player. Some people like it, some people don't. But I think we should get other players the chance as well. But you obviously need to play players to get them up to speed and get them firing in the team. But I think Madueke has got a lot of playing time, so it's time for the other guys. Nkunku, it's been rumor a bit about him wanting to leave the club because he doesn't get in the team, and Felix as well. They deserve playing time, and Sancho is back, so it's going to be interesting to see if Madueke can keep his place at the right side, or maybe if we switch Neto to the right side and play with Sancho and Neto, that would be interesting to see them play together. There's a lot of things that we could do, and it's exciting. It's exciting to say at least to watch how Enzo Maresca decides to go with our attacking line. Leicester against Chelsea. Drop your prediction down below. I think we are winning this game. Would it be as comfortable as the United game? You could. I wanted to say 3-1 because I don't trust our defense, even though Leicester is quite average. I wanted to say 3-1. So let's just throw it out. 3-1 win to Chelsea. That's it for me, and have a great day.